Howdy everyone, your pal Ral, here with some more Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Last episode, Professor Crane was kidnapped, but we used the snag machine that he gave us to snag a Shadow Teddiursa, and everyone in the Pokemon HQ lab, that him being kidnapped didn't stop their motivation from finishing the Purify Chamber project. So, we're gonna help everyone out by heading over to Gateon Port and getting a machine part for them. And also Jovi is with us. And I mentioned this before, but this is just another exit out of the Pokemon HQ lab. It doesn't matter which exit you take, but it's there. So Gateon Port, it's a lively seaport with active trade. Loitering sailors are a common sight. Okay then. Wow, big brother. Look, it's the sea. The sea. It's so big. You're saying that like it's your first time going here to Gateon Port, but you've already established that you have a friend that lives here. Listen. The part shop is over there. Hurry, big brother. This way. Also, seeing your face like all close up is really weird. Ouch. Ouchies, Joey fell down. I'm gonna start saying that whenever I fall down. Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry. Joey, sorry. It wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. You've messed up the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. I think you mean Zeke, aka the Zekinator. And you are not him. He is easily the coolest, most baddest, and happening guy around. I guess you're just angry that you're not Zeke. Or Turters for that, or Pandoria. Huh? You there? Yeah, you, punk. You're with this munchkin, aren't you? And it looks to me like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my shadow Pokemon. Oh, okay then. Hey, your shirt matches the design on your Pokemon. Cute, you're matching. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, meddling senior citizen, take your preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? Gross. Mr. Verich, perhaps I should. Huh? And who do you think you are? So now you're gonna play the man and stop me. This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. So, we have a battle here between Zook and Mystery Man Ardos with a level 44 Alakazam. Yeah, he's strong. And that Zangoose doesn't stand a chance. Nice try. Nice try, Zook. Your power, where does it come from? You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. Remember this. Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let us be on our way. Thank you. Ho. That hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. You know, we did only what we had to be done. Nothing more. Huh. Well, like Jovi said, the part shop is that way, but we're in a new town. We have some exploring to do. Yeah. You know what's up. That guy that ran off, I don't remember seeing him around. Zook? Yeah? I don't know, I've never seen him. That old man is Mr. Verich. He's supposed to be really wealthy. People with him were really strong too. Wow, were they ever cool. What about you? I feel so privileged. I got to see Mr. Verich again today. That cute face, his adorable build. I feel faint. He bedazzles me so. Okay. Well, actually, let's go inside this house. Might as well explore a little bit while we're here. There's an Oddish. Cool. And a portrait of a Pikachu. I've decided to give up my life on the sea for the life on dry land so I can raise this Oddish. One day, I'll make it evolve into a Vileplume. Or a Bellossom would be great too. Whichever one I choose, I'll need a special item for the evolution to happen. Correct. Oh, what should I do? My son says he's gonna quit being a sailor and he's adamant about it. Ever since he got an Oddish a while back, it's consumed his life. From morning to night, it's Oddish this, Oddish that. I mean, nothing wrong with taking care of a Pokemon. And wow, Sailor even has a book that's about studying land-dwelling Pokemon. Well, at least he's dedicated to it. Can't fault him for that. Okay, I know you want to battle. But not right now. Okay. Well, we do have some exploring to do. You know already, don't you? No? Is that right? Then I better tell you. You should know, though. Oh. Well, of course then I know what a Pokemon Center is. It's where we heal Pokemon. And a shop is where we buy things. Yeah. And the best thing about going to a Pokemon Center is we can heal our Pokemon for free. Do I even need to heal my Pokemon? Yes, I do. I still haven't healed Eevee from fighting Chobin, so... I mean, it's only 2 HP and like a couple of power points, but still... Nothing wrong with that. Hey, what about you? Let me talk to you. Pokemon need to rest. Nothing can better the Pokemon Center. Why even seniors like me visit here to rest on occasion. Okay. And yeah, Pokemon Centers are awesome. In the book about the study of sea-dwelling Pokemon. Okay. Funny. What about you? You're like all the way here hiding. Yes, there's PCs in every Pokemon Center. Imagine if they charged you to like heal or use a PC. Let's see, I became a trainer at this age, so I've been coming here daily to learn more about what training involves. You know, never a late time to become a trainer. Never a late time to get into Pokemon at any time. As long as you have fun with it. What about you? I've been up on dry land for so long now, I was in the field for life on the sea. I've assembled all my supplies and my Pokemon to restore their full health, but who knows when the next ship will sail? I don't know. I mean, sometimes I get seasick easily, so I'm not really a boat person. Well, last time I got seasick was after drinking a little, if I'm being honest. So that might be why. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm buying a whole lot here. How about throwing in a little bonus? How about it? Come on. Ooh, that's a reference to a thing that we can't even do yet. Oh, welcome. Welcome to my Pokemon Mart and, oh, what was I supposed to say? Oh, it doesn't matter. I finally become the owner of a Pokemon Mart. Oh no, what am I saying? I'm so sorry. You don't need to apologize. I mean, I'm glad that you have, like, your own shop here. Phone, shut up. And, yeah. We can buy things at Pokemon Marts. Like, standard potions to heal things, and then your basic status healing items. Which I don't really need to bother with. Potions, maybe. But I feel like the game gives you enough, like, items through item boxes, so you don't need to go to shops often. But still, it's always nice to have that option. And I believe this shop here, and maybe some of the other shops in the game, they will add more to their inventory as you progress through the game, so that's always nice. Huh, yeah, there's no Pokemon Center out in the open sea, so... Oh, thank you for a potion, but I would imagine you would need it more if you're gonna be out in sea, but I appreciate the thought. Also, you're like hiding here thanks to camera shenanigans. Wonder what all these different things are. Huh. What's up here? Oh, hello, you! This is a Pokemon that is... By the time this game came out, in like 2005 or 2006 or whatever, Munchlax was our little preview of the 4th generation. So, we get to see it every now and then, up until Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, and this is one of the times we get to see it. I mean, its cry is a little bit different than what it is like in Diamond and Pearl, but still, neat little touch to add a touch of 4th generation in here. I've decided to retire from selling herbal medicine. It's become too hard for me to gather the ingredients, you see. It's not an easy task working one's way through tall grass, searching among rocks, and so on. It's too physically taxing for me. Well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with retiring. Also, whenever you go up the stairs, sometimes Munchlax will, like, change its location. Yeah, like, now it's sitting there. But sometimes it will actually block the stairs. Like this. I don't know, just like a neat little thing, I guess. Okay, what about you? There hasn't been much for sailors lately. They've taken to whiling their time away at the Krabby Club. They're all burly lungs, though. They're not the sort that a culture type like me can associate with. Wish those legs would go back out to sea already. It's not nice to be so judgmental of them, but let's check out this place, the Krabby Club, since it seems to be the happening place here. Now look here, boy. The Krabby Club is open only to tough trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you can beat me in a battle. Let's go for it. Okay? This is actually going to be our first time battling... Well, first time battling Burke here. And our only time battling Burke. But our first time battling with our Teddiursa. So, Teddiursa, being a Shadow Pokemon, there's a few things that happen whenever you battle. Whenever you send out a Pokemon into a battle, its heart gauge will lower a bit, depending on the Pokemon and other variant factors. Also, the heart gauge will lower as you walk around with your Shadow Pokemon in your party. So there is that. Let's bite the Lotad. And now, let's go over these moves. Shadow Blitz, it's a Shadow attack. Shadow attacks, they're going to be super effective on on non-Shadow Pokemon. While if you were to encounter another Shadow Pokemon and use a Shadow attack on it, it would be not very effective. Shadow Mist, I actually don't know what it does, but Shadow Blitz, it's a very basic attack for Shadow Pokemon. Oh, it just reduces the foe's evasiveness. Okay. Not that important. We're not going to be fighting anything with a thing that will raise its evasiveness, but handy. So let's use Shadow Blitz here. Just bite you. And let's use Shadow Blitz. Yep, super effective. Very handy. It gives Shadow Pokemon a noticeable edge in battles as well. So there is that. Also, I like how whenever you attack with Eevee, it just does like a little flip into like a ball thing before attacking. I don't know, I just think it's neat. Then I like how the Sailor, or the Navigator, just like spins down whenever they lose. Okay, well let's go inside. You're quite strong, I must admit. Since a fantastic potential in you as a trainer of Pokemon. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon. Yes, I know how that works. There's no rule forbidding anyone but tough trainers from entering the Krabby Club. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little prank on you. Well, it wasn't a bad prank. What about you two? When the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we sailing men can do except sit around and mope. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. When everyone's scared witless of going out to sea, there's some guy leaving port on some super luxury cruiser. That's a surprise, matey. I'd say so, matey. It takes someone really rich, and I don't mean just rich, but like stinking rich to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Do you agree, matey? I'd say so, matey. When someone's talking to you, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. Yeah. Oh, nice little chuckle there. Okay, Krabby Club, let's go in. With some pretty kickin' music, too. Yeah, Mr. Verge, foot in the tab again today. Yeah, I'm gonna gorge myself. I slept in and missed my ship. Turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is that cargo ship that went missing. Made me sit up and notice how fate can turn on the littlest thing. Huh. Eat up, and eat some more. Eat to the last drop of strength. Who knows who the guy is, but let's hear it from Mr. Verge. Hip hip hooray. Usually, if no ships come to the harbor, my business dries up. Thanks to Mr. Verge, business is booming. Every day, the man treats everyone to free meals and drinks. Then Mr. Verge is like a bottomless sack of money. Huh, interesting. Also, you have a mohawk. Cool. What about you? Let's hear Razzle and Dazzle. Razzle Dazzle. These girls are a top-billed duo of the Krabby Club. They call themselves the Magicians. They can sing, they can dance, and they do a decent magic act too. They're a triple threat, and we idolize them. Okay. I mean, they're not really dancing. They're juggling and making their bowling pins change colors, but that's still pretty cool. You're too young to appreciate these seats up close, lad. Okay. A while ago, I saw this obviously wealthy old gent and his sidekicks go upstairs to the VIP section. Seems the only guys that talk in the town these days. Okay, what about you, Razzle and Dazzle? We're working now. If you want an autograph, make it later. Okay. They're not really dancing, but sure. It's entrancing. And what about you? Oh, you're doing a thing. No relish the thought of going on stage after Magicians. They're the top act here after all. Krabby Couple are sure calm though. They're stage veterans and it shows. Krabby Couple? Oh. It's a couple of Krabby. We're the veteran act of the Krabby Club. We've been here the longest. Our Pokemon twosome act remains the world's best for all time. We certainly won't be upstaged by upstarts like the Magicians on stage now. Krabilly and Krabetti. Okay then. Okay. You do your thing. Neat. If you wish to see our act, then let it be on the stage. I think later on you can actually see them on stage as well. That's all you say. Okay. Well, let's just go down here. Let's go to... Actually, we can just go over here. You say anything about going backstage? Or not backstage, but behind the counter? No? Okay, well, you'll just let us go into your basement, drinking all the booze. Except no, we're taking the super potion, which is not a bad item, but we don't really need it at this point in the game. A little later down the road, though, yeah, the super potion could be pretty handy. Okay, let's take a look at our Teddiursa. What's your heart gauge looking like? Or its heart is starting to open. Nope. I mean, it is almost down a bar. It's not quite there yet. We'll know when it's down a bar. Okay, Mr. Blue Hair. Kids from earlier. Thank you, Mr. Cool Man. Jovi thanks you for saving Jovi earlier. Was that all? That was merely putting a fool in his place. Don't worry about it. And what about you? Mr. Verge tends to his many important business undertakings from Gateon Port. We do a lot of traveling from here. When we get off some rare time, or when we get some rare time off, we like to relax and unwind leisurely. I'll ask that you keep it quiet and refrain from disturbing us. Okay, well, you were pretty nice about it. That elderly gentleman with the entourage in the back, though he Mr. Verge and must be quite the VIP probably. He's been letting everyone in town feast on his money just because he'll be staying here for a while. Dang, he must be very rich. Haha. See, that's the pun on his name. Okay. Well, we've seen everything we've seen on this side of town. Let's just go over here to the other side, to where the part shop is, to where we're actually supposed to be going. By talking to you first. That luxury cruiser moored behind the part shop belongs to Mr. Verich. Okay. Jovi? Yeah, we were kind of intending to view this cutscene earlier instead of like making them wait, but whatever. Yeah, these are Jovi's friends. Who is you, Jovi, being harassed by that big strange man? Were you okay? Yep, strong people helped us. Great brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Yeah, we're on an important visit. I'm Emily. I can speak. Joey's been a very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. The elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Verich. He comes here by boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are lots of rough customers about. It doesn't really seem like there's rough customers. They're just all sailors and goofballs that enjoy wasting their time at the Krabby Club. Okay, do you want to battle me now? No? Okay. Cool. And that battle was awesome. Both sides had the wicked Pokemon. It was wild. Forgot what I was supposed to get on my errand. And what about you? This is actually Emily's house. When can we play again? Big Brother can't run errands by himself without Jovi, so Jovi might not be able to play for a while. Right. What about you? Well, at least, you have, like, books to help keep you inspired or whatever with being a novelist. Thinking of writing a novel with a character modeled after a much-talked-about Mr. Verich, who is a mysterious gentleman that suddenly arrived in Gateon Port. At times, a generous tycoon, but his true identity, a swashbuckling thief. How's that for a story premise? Doesn't it get your heart racing? Huh. Well, keep on working at it, and I'd like to read it. Anyways, let's save exploring that part of the port town for later. This here is the part shop. The shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got that clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. I mean, sure. The shopkeeper's not around today. The old man must be at Dr. Kaminko's place again. It's a mystery to me why he'd be friends with that odd doctor who's involved in downright eccentric research. We could go over to Dr. Kaminko's house, but we don't really need to. It's not really necessary. But invading their room, the home part of their shop, yeah, that's necessary. I mean, there aren't any items for us, but whatever. What about you? You're the one, like, running the shop. The shopkeeper's out right now? Since I'm having to go out with having to go out to Dr. what was it now? Well, to that doctor's manor is where he went. He said his grandson Per will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. I suppose it doesn't matter though. It's really quiet here. It's getting awfully bored, really. If you like, how about you help me with some time away? I've got a tale to tell you that you may find interesting. Not right now. We have some business to tell. Oh, you're gonna tell it anyways. Okay. When I was younger, I sailed all the world seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in our world, the one that I found to be the most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 8 different kinds of Pokemon, you see. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say that you're raising an Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. So, this is what I meant about being able to evolve your Eevee really soon. This guy is going to give us one of 5 different items to evolve our Eevee into. If we accept the Water Stone, we get Vaporeon. Vaporeon has a lot of HP, and that's pretty much its selling point. It's a really good bulky water at this point, but in terms of moves that it could learn, I mean, gets Water Gun. There's no Surf in this game. And like the next best water move you would get would be like a Hydro Pump that it can learn through level up. And then the best TM is Water Pulse. So Vaporeon has its uses, but it also has its cons. All of these Eevee evolutions have their good points and their bad points. One bad point though is their move pools are not the best. That's basically how it works with them. Thunderstone will get you a Jolteon. Jolteon is a very fast Pokemon, and it can hit decently hard as well, and electric types are always handy to have around. So, if you want, go for Jolteon. Flareon. That's probably the least useful. Yeah, it's probably the least useful out of the 5 Eevee evolutions that you can get in this game. It's meant to be a physical attacker, but it's a fire type, and fire type attacks in this game are special. And doesn't even have really any good physical moves to use its good special attack with, so not really the best. Now, the Moon Shard and the Sun Shard are items exclusive to this game because there's no day and night cycle in this game, because normally you would evolve Eevee into either Umbreon or Espeon by having high friendship, of course, and then you would need to level up and then have the time of day be specific. So the Moon Shard and the Sun Shard are meant to replace the time factor. And these are key items, so you don't use them, you just keep them in your inventory, and then they'll be used up once it evolves. Umbreon. It's a very bulky Pokemon, has a lot of special defense, and for my purposes, I prefer having more attacking power, but Umbreon, it's more of a technical Pokemon, really. But it's still pretty good in what it does. Now, Espeon. It has a really good special attack. It hits really, really hard with that, and it's also decently fast as well. So if you want that, you can go for that, but Espeon is also a bit on the frail side, and of course it does have that whole bad move pool. It doesn't really get any good special attacks leveling up except for Psychic type attacks, which is why you want to keep Bite if you want to use any of these Eevee evolutions that use special type moves, like Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Espeon, or Umbreon for that matter, because that's like your only other decent special attack to use. But yeah. Anyways, that's basically all 5 Eevee evolutions in a nutshell. At the point at which this game came out, Leafeon and Glaceon were going to be in the next generation, the 4th generation, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and the other games in that generation. And Sylveon wasn't even a thing yet, so they're not available here. And as for which Eevee evolution I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using my favorite, Espeon. That Sunshine will make an Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Espeon, but it's not all that simple. Yeah, I have the Sun Shard, I'm gonna keep it, and your Eevee, actually, when you start off with it in the game, its friendship is actually high enough for it to evolve at this point in the game, so all you need to do is just level it up again. Remember, you have to have that Sun Shard with you, and your Eevee has to be friendly. Yes, I know. Let's take the Sun Shard. Cool. And yay, you don't get anything. Sorry, Jovi. Yeah, if you want to speak to someone from the shop, there's one repairing the bridge outside. That's who you should speak to. Well, I will do just that. So, yay. We have a Sun Shard. Actually, how much experience does Eevee need until it reaches its next level? A decent amount. Also, Teddiursa. Its heart gauge is now down a bar. So whenever Shadow Pokemon's heart gauges go down a bar, various different things will happen. If it goes down by 1 bar, it'll relearn a move that it's missing. So, Teddiursa relearn Lick. That's cool. Then 2 bars, I believe it's gonna regain its nature. And then 3 bars, it's gonna regain another move. 4 bars, would be a third move if it only had one shadow move. I think that's how it goes. But yeah. And the rate at which a shadow Pokemon's heart gauge goes down is dependent, I believe, on the nature. I might be wrong on that, but yeah. Anyways, we explored a good portion of Gateon Port. We made it here to the parts shop, but neither of the people running it are here, so we're gonna meet up with one of them who is right over here at the rotating bridges in the next episode, because there's still a bit more of Gateon Port to explore. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're gonna hopefully get that machine part that we came out here to get. Later!